host Ahmed Hamad. Here's Big Bash League in Australia and Melbourne Renegades. Yes, Melbourne Renegades were beaten by Hobart Hurricanes by 4 wickets. Batting first, Melbourne Renegades scored 162 for the loss of 9 wickets in their stipulated 20 overs, and in reply, yes, batting first, and in reply, Hobart Hurricanes achieved the target for the loss of 6 wickets with just 1 over to spare. Yes. Batting first, Melbourne Renegades scored 162 for the loss of 9 wickets. Peak was the highest scorer, scoring 29. Then Brown, the opening batsman, starts off brilliantly, scoring 26 of just 13 deliveries. And Tim Seifert, the other opener, also scored 26 of 14. But rest of the batsmen could not put up a decent show, could not match the strike rate, the start which their openers have provided, and they in fact failed to achieve the target, which is par 180, considered to be a match-winning total, but they scored only 162 for loss of 9 wickets in their stipulated 20 overs. For Hobart Hurricanes, Nathan Ellis, the captain, leading from the front, capturing 3 for 30 in his quota of 4 overs, and Hoban Hussain 2 for 34. Rishad Hussain, the right-arm leg spinner from Bangladesh, capturing 2 for 34. Mitchell Owen 1 for 12, and Meredith 1 for 31. Yes, the fall wicket in the 3rd over, they lost their first wicket, and then in the 6th, power over. By the time power play finishes, they lost their 2 wickets, and then in the 7th over, the next over, they also lost another. So the momentum was broken. The early start which they get was broken because of the fall of clutter of wicket, 3 wickets inside 7 overs, and then they lost the 4th wicket in the 9th over, 5th in the 11th, and then 6th in the 15th, 7th in the 18th, and 8th in the 18th, and last wicket in the final over as well. So 9 for 162 by Melbourne Renegades. They started their inning and lost their first inning on the last ball of the 3rd over, and they had a very good start. 38 runs were on the board, and they lost. And Josh Brown was striking the ball brilliantly out after scoring 26 of 13 balls, hitting 3 fours and 2 sixes, and with a strike rate of exactly 200. Caught a very well judged catch running backward by Rishad Hussain after bowling of Nathan Ellis. The 2nd wicket at 66, the 6th over, the last over of the power play, and Tim Seifert was the 2nd man to go, and Tim Seifert made 26 of 14, hitting 2 fours and 2 sixes with a strike rate of 186. Then the 3rd wicket at 72, just 6 runs later, they lost Mohammad Rizwan, the Pakistani wicketkeeper batsman, who, although he hit 3 fours and scored 16 of 12 balls, but was out after scoring 16 of the bowling of Rehan Ahmed, the right-arm leg spinner who represent England, and playing a reverse shot, and he was caught by Meredith inside the ring, and he was out after scoring 16 runs. 4 to go was at 95, Jake Fraser-McGurk in the 9th over. Jake Fraser-McGurk, the upcoming Australian youngster who played freely, out after scoring 14 of 8 balls, hitting 1 4 and 1 6. Caught by Meredith of the bowling of Rishad Hussain. The 5th wicket, Hassan Khan of Pakistan, was run out, unfortunately, and direct throw from Rehan Ahmed, and he was found short of his crease, scoring only 4 runs. The 6th wicket at 135, Oliver Peak in the 16th over, out scoring 29, the highest scorer for Melbourne Renegades, 29 of 22 balls, hitting 2 fours and 1 6. Caught by Beau Webster of the bowling of Chris Jordan of England. The 7th wicket at 139, 4 runs later, they lost Will Sutherland, the captain, scoring 17 of 20 deliveries, caught by substitute right of the bowling of Nathan Ellis, and the 8th at 148, Andrew Tye was out after scoring 6 runs. Caught in bowled by Meredith, while the 9th wicket at 162, Adam Zampa was out, scoring only 3 runs. Gurinder Sandhu remained unbeaten on 16. Now the bowling performance of Hobart Hurricanes, Chris Jordan, the experienced fast bowler from England, 4 overs, 34 runs and 1 wicket. Although he conceded more than 10 runs in his first over, but came back strongly and in the remaining 2 overs conceded only 14 runs and taking a wicket as well. Riley Madrigal, 4 overs, 31 runs and 1 wicket. Nathan Alice, the captain, 4 overs, 30 runs and 3 wickets. Rishad Hussain impresses everyone with his control leg spin bowling, 4 overs, 34 runs and 2 wickets. Mitchell Owen, 1 over, 12 runs and 1 wicket. And Rehan Ahmed, another right-arm leg spinner. 2 leg spinners were playing for Melbourne Renegades and 3 overs, 21 runs and no wicket. Hobart Hurricanes, in fact. In reply, Hobart Hurricanes, chasing a target of 163, achieved the target for the loss of 6 wickets. Yes, the 16th over helped them as they were asked more than 10 runs to score and 16 runs came in that over and Matthew Wade played a brilliant knock. They lost their first wicket in the 5th over at 31. Mitchell Owen was the first man to go, scoring 10 of 13 deliveries, caught by Mohammad Rizwan off the bowling of Andrew Ty. The second wicket at 59, Tim Ward was the second man to go, scoring 30 of 26 balls, hitting 2 sixes and 1 4, caught by Peak off the bowling of right-arm leg spinner Adam Zampa. Then the third wicket at 59, back-to-back 2 wickets, and Melbourne Renegades were back in the game as they controlled the game, but in the 9th over, the third wicket of Ben McDermott, clean bowled by Adam Zampa. He faced 2 deliveries and was fooled by Adam Zampa. The 4th wicket at 86, Joe Webster in the 12th over, and he was out after scoring 27 of 20 deliveries, hitting 1 4 and 2 sixes, caught by Ty off the bowling of Sambhi. The 5th wicket at 94, Nikhil Chaudhary, who was injured while fielding, came back to bat and scored 19 crucial runs of 12 balls, hitting 2 fours and 1 6. Strike rate was 158, and he was leg before by Adam Zampa. And the 6th wicket, Rehan Ahmed, trying to play inside out and was brilliantly caught by Peak in the deep of the bowling of Hassan Khan, and he made 23 runs. In the end, Matthew Wade with 43 unbeaten runs of 20 balls, hitting 2 fours and 4 key sixes, and he was supported by Chris Jordan, who remained unbeaten on 5, and they achieved the target for the loss of 6 wickets in 19 overs, winning the match by 4 wickets. The bowling performance of Melbourne Renegades, Jason Bancroft, 3 overs, 21 runs and no wicket. Gurinder Sandhu, 4 overs, 50 runs and 1 wicket. He was very expensive. 12.50 was his economy, and he was hit for 3 fours and 4 sixes, and he also bowled 2 wide balls. Andrew Ty, 4 overs, 29 runs and 1 wicket. Will Sutherland, 2 overs, 26. Yes, he was also very expensive, conceding 13 runs per over, and he was hit for 2 fours and 2 sixes as well. Adam Zampa, 4 overs, 25 runs. Good bowling spell, economical bowling spell, and he captured 3 wickets. And then Hassan Khan, 2 overs, 11 runs and 1 wicket. Now, the comparison of the 2 innings, how the inning progressed. Okay. Yes, in the first power play, Melbourne Renegades was 67 for 2. On the other hand, Hurricanes had a steady start and they were 42 for 1. So they were far behind, 15 runs behind Renegades. But in the middle part of the inning, Renegades was 71 for 4 and here 90 for 4. They recovered and were 90 for 4. But in the final 4 overs, they did not finish as expected. Renegades could only score 24 from the last 4 overs and losing their remaining 3 wickets. On the other hand, they had a target in mind and have wickets in mind, and experienced Matthew Wade at the crease and achieving 31 for the loss of only 1 wicket. Number of sixes, Melbourne Renegades hit 6 sixes. On the other hand, Hobart Hurricanes hit 10 sixes, and especially Matthew Wade. Number of 4s, 14 by Renegades and 10 by Hobart Hurricanes. Renegades scored 92 runs in boundaries and exactly 100 by Hurricanes in boundaries. Now the partnership. Okay, the first wicket partnership of Melbourne Renegades, 38 of only 19 deliveries. Tim Seifert scored 10 and Brown 26. The second wicket, 28 of 17, Rizwan 12 and Tim Seifert 16 runs. The fourth wicket, 23 of 13, Jake Fraser McGill hitting 2 sixes, was out after scoring 12 and O'Peak was with 11. But the 6 wicket partnership of 32 at 29 between Sutherland and Peak. On the other hand, yes, the opening wicket partnership put on 31 for Hobart Hurricanes, the second wicket 28, the fourth wicket 27, and look at this match winning partnership of 38 and 31. Two significant partnership, scoring runs quickly. Matthew Wade 15 of 8 and Rehan Ahmed 23 of 14. But here they were asked to chase down more than 10 runs per over, and Matthew Wade hitting 2 sixes in an over and achieving the target in 17 deliveries, remain unbeaten on 20 runs. Now the points table. Melbourne Renegades stayed at bottom of the points table, while Hobart Hurricanes climbed up to number 2. Melbourne Stars are at top of the point table, winning all their 4 matches with 8 points and 1.77 their net run rate. Hobart Hurricanes now at number 4. They have played 5 matches, the most number of matches so far by all the team. They have won 4 and have lost 1. They have 8 points also, and their net run rate is 0.43. Brisbane Heat also have 4 points. They are at number 3, played 4, won 2 and have lost 2. Their net run rate is minus 0.47. Sydney Sixers, they have played 4 matches, won 1 and have lost 3. And they have 2 points and their net run rate is 0.09. And then Perth Scorchers, they have played 3 matches, won 1 and have lost 2. They have 2 points and their net run rate is 0.03. Adelaide Strikers played 3 matches, they are at number 6, won 1 and have lost 2. They have 2 points and their net run rate is minus 0.37. Sydney Thunder are at number 7. They have played 4 matches, won only 1 and have lost 3 matches. They have 2 points and their net run rate is minus 0.92. While Melbourne Renegades are at the bottom. They are at number 8. Played 3 matches, won 1 and have lost 2. They have 2 points and their net run rate is minus 0.10. So Melbourne Stars and Hobart Hurricanes are the top 2 teams. Nathan Ellis of Hobart Hurricanes was declared player of the match as Melbourne Renegades batting first scored 162 for the loss of 9 wickets in their stipulated 20 overs, and in reply Hobart Hurricanes achieved the target for the loss of 6 wickets in 19 overs, winning the match by 4 wickets. Wishing all the team best of luck. We come to the end of our show. Till the next program, it's goodbye from Sports 360.